We want to shout out Elisa, our newest small taco. So thank you so much for supporting us on Patreon. Now, remember, if you're not on Patreon already, you are missing out because everyone on Patreon gets access to those ad-free episodes, no matter what level you are associated with. So everyone that joins gets a shout out. Our small tacos get a shout out, access to those ad-free episodes. Taco nachos, you get all those things. Plus, you also get a handwritten card. And then also, our Taco Supremos, our $10 a month pledges, you get some Talk Murder to Me swag. We got 3 stickers. We got a true crime comic book. You have any promotional things that's going on during the current month. So right now we have our Psycho Killer. What?
Nothing. Go ahead. Go ahead. Why are you...
keep splashing it back and forth between us, so I figured I would make funny faces. Keep going. You're on a roll. You got
this
it.
Is the best that I've done. And you guys are like, every time I'm like, you have the camera right on me the whole time so I can make a fool of myself. But if you haven't joined our Patreon, please do so. You also get access to our Discord, which is awesome. We have some great conversation going on there. You get access to us on Discord and through Patreon. So that's something that I've been running, and I love to kind of interact with you guys. Sorry, it's been a little bit of a hectic couple of weeks for me, but yeah. So join us, support us. We couldn't do this without you, literally. So.
And what's up, Matthew, who also joined us on the live chat. It's popping today.
Matthew? That's not my brother, is it?
No.
Oh, good. Well, his name is Sean, so I don't think it was.
But before we start, I need to grab another beer because I know I'm going to need it.
Perfect. A suggestion for the blowjob killer. So
What?
is that a one that we're talking about? Hey, Courtney.
I think somebody's playing with you, man. Blowjob killer?
B.low. I don't know if that was...
Huh? B low? Is
Never
it a serial
mind.
killer? Who said
I
that?
don't know. Martin suggested. I don't know.
Well,
Anyway, so I know Chrissy had a specific request.
Yes, that's my fault because I didn't check the ingredients while I was gone. So
That's okay. We'll look and see if we happen to have it for the next episode. So we'll do Cinder.
Cinder.
it's good to be back. I don't like being away.
We don't like it either. We like routine.
Yeah. With that being said, I am going to be in Atlanta in a couple of weeks, but it's for work. It's not like I'm going on vacation.
We're going to start making you put in PTO and stuff.
You should. Surprise shots. Surprise shots. We don't know what they are because they're a surprise.
Cheers to you, Cinder. I picked this one out for you.
Hair in mine.
Cheer. Hey, God.
Is it a dog hair?
A pubic
I
hair?
don't know what it was, but it was in there. Cheers.
It was the dingle bears. Dingle bears.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
good.
Fuck. All right. What's up, everyone? Who wants to get started? Nobody? All right. Let's just keep chatting.
Hey, Joanne.
What's up, Joanne? We are doing a story that maybe you guys have heard. I would imagine other true crime podcasts have covered this story in probably like one Wikipedia-filled episode.
Was that just
Jesus Christ.
there was like one hand gesture.
What's up, Charlotte?
What's up, Charlotte? I mean, I don't know. Maybe they have and maybe they have not. I don't know. But this is going to be more than one episode. And this is a really interesting guy we're talking about tonight. So I'm super excited for this one. You may have heard it if you're a true crime fanatic. And so let me know if you have or not. Just don't ruin it if you're on live chat for people, because I did a lot of research on this one. But let's see. So here's where we're going to tonight, everybody. This is Third and Girard.
Ooh, okay. Is this in New York?
No, this is in Philadelphia.
Oh.
What's some famous?
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Is that that's where they film it?
Yes.
Yes.
What's the bar? Is there like a real bar? I guess it is.
I think it
Probably
was.
the outside.
Yeah.
I wonder what bar it is. Anyway, all right. So let's go on the street, because at the time, this was a hotbed for what? Why do I keep doing stories with prostitutes in them? What the fuck? What is wrong with me?
Well, are you being presented with with things via your cookies or
Maybe.
Maybe you need to clear your cache or cache,
What
however
do you know
say
about cash, Jen?
Nothing. I'm poor. That's why I'm here.
All right, I'm trying to find some
Brandon says it's filmed in
streetwalkers.
LA.
No, it's not.
Dang.
It is not. Prove that. If it's not, block them.
No. He offered to do our PR for free.
Is it really filmed in LA?
I mean, maybe.
Probably.
It's kind of effed up. Anyway, so this is basically where I'm starting this. I'm not seeing any women of the night practice.
Well, it's
daytime.
daytime. Yeah.
Women of the day. But apparently this is when this happened, and this was about 30 years ago when we're starting. This was kind of a seedy neighborhood. Oh, look at all those flyers. Oh, this must be a music club.
I don't know. It looks like a convenience store with winning lottery tickets.
That's Uncle Sam. You see?
Yeah.
Look, Uncle Sam.
Oh, speaking of Uncle Sam, it's 4th of July weekend. So if you guys are not celebrating, then what are you doing?
Well, we do have some people over in the UK, so they're
Well, and Japan.
not like and Japan.
Well,
And
they all celebrate America's birthday.
They celebrate because they got rid of us.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're like, oh, thank God these guys are gone.
True.
Oh, do we have anyone from Japan on right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mariko's on.
Oh, okay. Shit, what was I about to say? Oh, fuck. I was gonna say-
We watched that docu-series,
Yeah.
or it wasn't really a documentary.
Yes.
It was
about the.
it's called The Days on Netflix.
Where was it? Fukushima.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. On Netflix.
Mhm.
Fukushima.
Oh yeah, about the water and how like we're all gonna die from the toxins.
No, this is about a nuclear meltdown.
Yeah, and then it's affecting the water.
What?
It
Maybe.
is.
So they put it right by the
Ocean.
motherfucker.
You look like you're struggling.
The nuclear waste is seeping into the ocean, and that's going to affect everyone because the ocean is connected to everywhere.
So we were watching it. This is how insensitive some of us are. And it was a tsunami that took it down. And then Nicole's like, never mind, I'm not gonna say it. She asked if it was.
They put it.
She
next
asked
to
if
the
it was
ocean?
Godzilla that took it down.
No, I did
She
not.
did. That's so
No, I did not. You said in the first episode, Godzilla, like 15 times. Yes, you did.
No, I did not. What the fudge? All right, tonight, let's get started. This one is crazy. You guys are going to love this. Tonight, we're going to 3rd and Girard Street. We're talking about a Josefina Rivera, but I'm going to call her Nicole from now on.
Why?
She is because
Is her name Nicole?
Yeah, like is that?
because she was beautiful, striking, thin, and she's a prostitute, but
Just smile.
What's
Just
her
small,
name, Nicole?
Small difference.
I'm going to call her Nicole over and over to get you guys to link that name with her. Her name is Josefina Rivera.
Why are we calling her Josefina?
Because that is her real name is Josefina. However, she goes by the name Nicole
Okay, thank you.
when she's talking to her Johns. She
Got
is a prostitute. So she uses an alias, which is Nicole. So anyway, November 26, 1986. So what November 26 is what?
Thanksgiving?
Around Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
It's actually
But it's not always on November 26th.
It
I
was
just
your-
wanted to call that out to you.
It was your first Thanksgiving.
what the fuck is she talking about?
You were born in 1986.
I was born in February.
Yeah, exactly. So it was your
It
first
would have been
Thanksgiving.
your first Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, where did I celebrate it? And
Gilbert.
Which is not near Greenville.
But I didn't know that. I thought Gilbert was near Greenville.
I know you didn't know that. You don't know anything about me.
That's not true.
Hilarious.
Your favorite color is green. You were born on February 26, 1986.
That is wrong.
February.
No, you're right. You're right. Don't let him make you question yourself, Jen. You right.
November 26, 1986, 9 p.m. at night. 3rd and Girard Street is where we're starting. We're starting with the Josefina Rivera. Now, she wasn't there before. She's
Josefina, aka Nicole.
AKA Nicole. Josefina walks the street, not as much as she used to. And I'm going to tell you why. But the reason she's there tonight, and keep this in mind, in 3 hours, it's Thanksgiving. She had been looking forward to spending that Thanksgiving with her boyfriend. Now, she's 26 years old. Vincent Nelson, a 30-year-old African-American man, they've been dating since she was 21. But guys can be assholes sometimes. And I don't know the argument, but they had a huge argument right before she walked out of this apartment. She got a brand new apartment. She's trying to clean herself up. As we're going to go through, she's out hooking to get a hit of her favorite drug, which is crack. But the only reason she's out there is because she wanted to spend that night and that morning with her boyfriend and have a a turkey or Chinese food or something. And he was being a total ass. So she walks out of the apartment. You know what? Whatever. I'm going to go do my thing because
I think Chinese food is more commonly consumed on either Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve because, I think because especially in New York, it was popularized with the large Jewish population. Everything was closed on Christmas except for Chinese restaurants.
That's right. Christmas Day, usually.
Christmas Day. But my family, we eat Chinese on Christmas Eve. That's our new tradition.
It's a great tradition. Freaking love it. We did it one year on Christmas and it was awesome.
Yeah, because you didn't cook anything.
But not the Chinese food here, though. The Chinese food here is subpar.
Yeah, there's only a couple good places. Only a few.
You know, the meth in Somerville is really good.
I'm not talking about Mount Pleasant. I'm talking about South Carolina in general.
All right. Another reason she walked out is because she knows she's beautiful. She knows she can get a date. Now, this is a photo of her. Granted, this is without makeup. This is a booking photo before this happened, I imagine, before this night in 1986. But this is her. You can see she's got that, and I know it's black and white, but you can tell she's got that coffee-colored skin. Her biological mother, Mexican, biological father, Puerto Rican. She's got that bouffant hair. Is that the word?
Bouffant?
Bouffant.
Great hair.
She's got great hair. So you can
Dark,
imagine.
thick and shiny.
Exactly. And like, just look at her, you know, not to profile or anything, or judge her, but look at her lips, like, and it's all natural.
She's beautiful.
What I'm trying to say is when she's made up and she's walking down the street and she's tall and naturally slender, if a John isn't going to stop, they are at least going to do a second take. So she knows that, hey, my boyfriend's being a dick. I'm going to go out and I'm going to have fun on my own. And to do that, I'm going to do what I do best. And that's hook, you know, that's what she does best. Jen, who are you texting?
She's posting on the live chat.
Her skin was like, quote, coffee with double cream. She was 25, voluptuous wig that bounced like a fat man's belly. High heels, tight jeans. Motorists would always stop, if not do a quick peek. And if her boyfriend's not going to appreciate her that night, the night before Thanksgiving, the night before Jesus died on the cross and rose 3 days later on Easter, then she is going to find someone who will, maybe someone even rich. And lo and behold, this bad boy pulls up. Tell me what kind of car this is.
An Oldsmobile, a Lincoln,
Buick,
Cadillac.
Yeah, Cadillac. Because I'm thinking about titling the episode "Catawhack." Wait.
Oh, okay.
Caddywhack. Caddywhack.
Those are good. Yes.
Yeah.
I like those.
I like that we said that at the same time in the same, like,
yes.
what's it called?
We both, like, gusto. We realized
No, but it was like the
symbol
same,
was.
like tone and everything. The same cadence is what I'm using. Yeah.
This isn't the actual car. This is the year model and the same color, but this beautiful baby right here pulls up. Now, at the time, this was the thing to have.
Soft top caddy.
If you pull up in this Cadillac and this thing was nice, chrome. I mean, look at those wheels, right? I mean, they don't make cars like this anymore, dude.
No, it's too boxy.
I mean,
they don't make boxy
yeah,
cars
but
anymore.
Like this
boat,
like this wheel.
with the white.
Yeah. I mean, now it's all just
White rim.
plastic shit. And look at this trunk. I mean, how many bodies do you think you can fit back there in that trunk?
Two.
Probably, I'm going to say 4. That looks spacious.
So,
Well, I mean, you'd have to. Why am I thinking about
this Cadillac pulls up. This is a brand new Cadillac. It is beautiful. Whoever's driving this has money, bottom line, because this thing is brand new.
right? And it's shiny.
This thing is off the lot. Leather interior, the new cassette radio. They had cassettes then. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cassette radio player, AM, FM, millennial.
all the bells and whistles of the
If-
80s.
If you're under 25, you're like, what? AM? Cassette?
What's a tape deck?
tape?
So, oh my gosh, sorry to sidetrack, but okay, my dad's been throwing stuff away, and
Is he throwing cassettes away?
no,
Is he throwing cassette players away?
I don't think so.
Okay, don't let him because I collect them.
Okay, I will let them know to sell.
He'll probably throw them away just to spite me. Say,
No.
fucking dumbass enlisted person. Huh.
Stop it! No, he wouldn't do that. I'll tell my mom to save the sound system for you in the tapes that we have. But he did just throw out the TV that had a VHS player built in. Apparently, I didn't know this until last last night and after the fact. And I was like, oh my gosh, did he check to see if there was a VHS still inside of it as if I could actually play it? But, there probably was something still inside.
Damn, why didn't you keep it, man?
They're not worth anything, actually.
I know, but dude, real quick, I'm not going to sidetrack, but I'm a cassette guy, right? That's my thing. But cassettes are the lowest quality music you can listen to. I mean,
and you
out of
love
anything.
it.
I think that's why I love it. Anyway, this guy pulls up a John. And if you guys know this story, you probably already know what he looks like. I'll show you a photo later. But this John is different than the usual ones. Because remember, she is...
a sex worker?
No, but she's that coffee color.
Oh,
she's not full African-American. She's,
I thought you said that she was Latina.
Well, she's mixed, right? She's got that nice skin.
Oh, I thought you said mom was...
Mexican and Puerto Rican.
Yeah, I thought she was Mexican. Well, she's not African-American. She's Latina.
I know, but I don't know.
She did look like she had some African-American features, though. I'll give you that.
All right. This guy is the whitest of the white. I'm talking about Twilight skin.
Like albino?
Like, what's his name?
Me?
Edward Cullen. That's what he's going for.
True Blood, that guy.
Alexander Skarsgård?
No, you got to go Twilight. Twilight is Edward Cullen.
Oh, man. What's that girl's
white.
name with the gap in her teeth? I love her, man.
Sookie.
Who was Anna Paquin?
Yeah.
I would take Sookie and her brother at the same time and just freaking go on.
Wow. I don't think I've ever heard you.
Ripped,
Well, I've never heard you admit that out loud.
He's got a man crush on him.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm a pansexual. So we can bring the pots and pans up in there.
That's not what that means.
I have a kitchen fetish. All right,
the way that you want your wife to be in there all the time, or
bacon sandwiches.
Cool game.
Oh, that is cool.
All right, this John was different. He was white, real white. I'm talking about Edward from Twilight White. Is that his name? Right.
Yeah, Edward or Jasper or Alice.
This man also had bright, piercing blue eyes, quote, so pale and translucent.
A Rosalie or Car.
So, Jesus Christ, y'all always just make noise. This is noise here.
Yeah, we're just background noise. We've known this for the past 5 years, so I don't know what you're confused about.
Quote, so pale and translucent, you felt you could see right through them and into his skull. Now, there's a thing to say about killers or anyone with these eyes that draw people in. Usually they're complete psychopaths. And when you stare at them in the eyes, you don't see anything. You feel like there's nothing there, but for some reason you can't turn away. And I've done a lot of killers. I mean, this is episode 400. Whatever. So, and this is always the thing. It's always the eyes. The eyes get you. So the
eyes are the window to the soul.
She was looking in the eyes, and I mean, she's never had a client like this come up in this brand new car. And he was real nice, tall, she could tell, white guy, slim, and he has a brown cowhide jacket, which is,
You have a brown leather jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's not cowhide. I'm thinking almost like he's a pimp, but he's not, very flashy. This guy's very flashy.
Did he have a cowboy hat?
No.
Oh.
He asked if she would like to come back to his place. And she doesn't do this. Prostitutes, they don't do this. There's a couple of reasons why. You want to tell me why?
Why?
It's not just a safety thing. It's also because if they spend an hour going back to your house, giving you a blowy or whatever, and then get dropped off, that's time that they could have been using getting more money from someone else. But it's usually not, they're like, all right, no, let's just go behind the whatever building. That's how it is. However, she could tell he was tall, and he said, I can't really do anything in this car. My legs are so long, and it'd just be kind of hard. You know what? I'll give you $50, which is a lot in 1986. Her usual trick is about $25. That's how much she's getting, you know? And that's for her favorite drug, crack.
I'm sorry to interrupt. All I could think of was when you said that about going back and forth and all of that was the episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm where Larry David hires a sex worker to drive with him to the Dodgers game and take her to the Dodgers game so he can run in the carpool lane.
That's actually really funny.
But fun fact about that, this is true crime related. The fact that they filmed live at the Dodgers game that night did help clear a man of murder charges.
Yes.
Because he was
Jen, stop watching true crime.
We did watch that. We watched that on Netflix. You can't even get mad at her for that. We watched that one.
That guy murdered his wife.
Oh, he was at the Dodgers game with his daughter, and they saw them on the episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm. So there, Curb Your Enthusiasm is educational.
All right, who wants Jen to do that episode? Crickets.
Why not?
I believe that in August, my episode was the highest rated one that month. So,
Oh, it's not because I spent $1,000 promoting it. I'm just kidding. I didn't. I don't. Jen, what the fuck? How would I even promote that shit?
I
On
don't
what?
know.
What?
I'll just keep my
was
mouth
kidding.
shut.
Jen, I was kidding. That was the highest episode. It took me a lot of editing, though.
You're right.
Basically, I had to edit all your parts out. So it's basically 2 minutes. I'm just kidding, Jen. That was the best episode ever. What the fudge?
It wasn't the best one.
No, it was.
No, it wasn't.
When I edited it was. I had to get out a lot of the ums.
Yeah, I'm bad at that.
A lot of that.
That's okay. No,
It's
it
all
wasn't
right.
the best one. I was not best at all.
It was really good.
It wasn't bad. It was
No,
okay.
it was really good. It was really informative. That's the Lizzie Borden episode, if y'all don't know. It was really good. I enjoyed it.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
When I started editing, I was like, you know what? I don't even want to do this. I think it's going to suck. And then I started editing, getting out the ums and stuff. And I was like, wow, there's a lot of meat here.
Well, I did a whole PowerPoint. I was actually thinking about doing another episode.
Here you go. Do this one with the guy.
Well,
at
I
the
was thinking
doctor's
about
thing.
doing, I don't know if we did this one. I don't remember. We've done so many of them. We're on 400 plus. So have we done the Judy Malinowski story?
Yeah, we did that. Remember?
That's right. I remember that. I thought we did. That's why I was like, I think we've done this one already.
Oh yeah. What happened?
Do you want me to tell you, or are you going to shame me
tell
for
me.
seeing something about it?
Tell me.
Well, her boyfriend set her on fire and then she died, but she was the first person to ever
yeah.
testify at her own murder case.
Yeah. So we didn't do that one.
No, we didn't do that one.
So you're watching true crime, which is against the rules, man.
I thought we did it because I saw the video before. I thought you showed it to me.
Nope.
All right, so here you go. Now, keep in mind, a lot of these prostitutes, this is also a thing, especially in Philadelphia, November 26th, right before Thanksgiving. It's cold. So a lot of them just want to get in the car just to get out of the cold. So that's what she's doing. So she's like, okay. So she agrees and they go to his house at 3520 North Marshall Street. Now, his car is real nice, but the street he lives on is kind of seedy, even though he owns his own house, which I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to try to show you. However, this house has been blurred out.
Oh.
But this is 3250 North Marshall Street. You can see, and keep this in mind, remember this. Look how many houses are in this neighborhood. It's very busy here. So if this guy's a killer and he's going to do some things, people will be able to hear. But this house has been blurred out. Oh, wait, there it is.
Wait, that one? Yeah, it's not blurred out there. Why would it be blurred out on the other view, though? Did they start doing that so we can't even look at murder houses anymore?
This right
You
here.
can report it yourself if you live at a certain address.
All right, so this is
That a murder happened there?
No, any house. Like on Google, you can have your address
Blurred out?
blurred out. We have that for our home.
Should I do that for my home?
I think so.
No, nobody really cares about it.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, this is 3250 North Marshall Street. And let me go like a little bit up.
And just in case you want to look my address up, it is. I'm just kidding.
Guys, this is weird. This is it right here.
Yep.
Okay.
But it's weird because it's blurred over here and it's not blurred when you get right in front of it.
It's like loophole in Google.
No shit, man. So usually they blur out murder houses like they did the Idaho stabbings.
Mhm.
Or where was that at? Idaho?
Yep.
They did that. That house is blurred out. But this is the house right here.
Looks like it's just plywood on the front of it.
Now,
yeah.
it back in the day, 1986,
That looks a lot like my house.
as you can see now,
No, it does not.
Shh.
Yes, it does.
this house, I'm so surprised this house is still there, as you guys are going to see.
Mm.
But the fact that this house, and who would even blur this out? But this is his house right here. I want to say it's both of these together. I don't know. But back in the day, it was a very shady neighborhood. And I don't know. I mean, maybe.
Doesn't
at least
look like
they
it's
blew
a great
blur the
neighborhood.
faces of the people outside out. That's good.
Yeah, I think that's like automatic
Yeah,
how
I
they
think
do
you
that.
have to do that.
3520 North Marshall Street. She agreed to go to his house. Now, I'm going to ramp this thing up pretty quick. So I know we've been kind of wasting time here. But the house was pretty nice when she goes in. She noticed a few weird things. Number one, this man, whoever this guy is, and his first name is Gary. So if you know who this is, let me know. This is Gary Heidnik. And I know you guys have at least heard the name.
No.
In his driveway was this. That is a beauty.
Ooh.
That is a 1971
That Rolls Royce?
Rolls Royce.
Rolls
Rolls Royce.
Rolls Royce. Wait, can you do me a favor?
Rice.
I'm sorry.
Y'all, man.
Hold on, wait,
Like,
no,
y'all-
that's- no, time
Like,
out,
y'all
time-
can afford that
No,
shit.
no. I have a question. Can you pronounce the word RURAL?
This is a 1971.
Wait, no. I'm serious. It's a thing that's going on. I want to know if you can pronounce it. RURAL.
RURAL.
No, the word.
Will you tell me what the word is first?
No, because then you'll be able to pronounce it. Because it's like you saying cement or poem.
Oh, so now you're just going to straight make fun of me.
No,
here.
I'm not making fun of you. I just want to know if you can pronounce it.
Oh, okay.
Sound it out. RURAL.
FUC. This is a 1971 Rolls Royce. This man has some serious cash to have this car. I mean, the Caddy is one thing, brand new Caddy, but you don't have this. These are really rare and it's in pristine condition. She notices that and she's like, whoa, what the fuck? She goes into the house and they go upstairs. Now, I'm pretty sure that house isn't there anymore because I don't think it was that small one. I think it was a big thing. They tore it down, but because there's a lot of bad juju in that house. Anyway, she's going upstairs and the wallpaper walking upstairs is like $1s and $5 bills. Not even fake. Like this dude glued money to his walls.
Glue.
That's a waste of money. You got to
It
put
is.
that shit in the bank if you have it.
So she's walking
At
up
least
there.
like tape it, don't glue it.
She's here for $50.
or like command
She's-
strip it.
She's here for $50. She's past going upstairs $500 taped to the wall at least. So she's like, oh my God. Now, so they're upstairs. She's earning her $50. She didn't even want to stay there. She actually said, I got to get back home to my kids. Now I'm going to talk about her kids in a little bit. She does have kids. However, she's also a crack addict. So the kids have been taken away, but she's in this new apartment with her boyfriend, Vincent, and they have been building a life together to get those kids back. That's the goal. However, a crack addict can't, as much as she wants to, she gets that urge to want to do it again. And she knows that she can do that one last hit before Thanksgiving and then clean off and then get her kids back. She's got the new apartment. She's under CPS. They're monitoring her. They're happy she's got the apartment. She just needs one last little hit. And that's what she's there getting the $50 for. So she has sex with this guy.
This is going to sound really insensitive, and I probably shouldn't say this because
Then don't.
I'm not going to.
No, say it.
Nope. It'll be on the internet, so I'm not
This
going
is
to say it.
live.
Jen, no one even
Save it for the next one.
No one even uses the internet anymore.
Anyway,
All right, go ahead.
I don't know. It's not that insensitive.
am I reading something?
Yeah, if you want to.
Without saying a word, he put himself inside me and started pumping away rhythmically.
Hold on 1 second. There are multiple murders in this guy's story.
Repertoire?
In this guy's story.
Oh, no.
However, we are reading from a couple books tonight. One of them is from Josephine's own words because she actually survived.
Nicole?
Nicole, yeah, the one that's there.
See, you're a winner.
There are others. However, she has survived the encounter that's about to take place, and that's how we know a lot about him. I got to say that now because what she's reading is kind of in, he did this to me. It's her talking. So just in case you guys are wondering.
Can I ask a question? You don't have to answer, but can I ask it?
No, if I don't have to answer, I wouldn't even waste my time. Go ahead. What is it, Jen? Come on now. Tell
No,
me.
I'm not going to waste my time.
No, tell me what it is, Jen.
Not going to waste my time.
Well, then I'm going to cut it off. What is it? What's the question?
Is she his last victim?
Ooh, that's a good question.
You don't have to answer it. It's okay.
Yeah, I can't answer that.
Not yet. Without saying a word, he put himself inside me and started pumping away rhythmically.
Yeah, I don't like that.
He didn't say a word, just pounded on top of me with quickening thrusts until he was through. To me, this was business as usual. The quicker, the better, as far as I was concerned. I got up to put my clothes on, and it was then, just as I was about to step into my knickers, that I felt his arm come around my throat from behind, choking me. Oh my God. I wanted to scream, but I couldn't. I couldn't even breathe. He was choking sucking the air out of me, and there was nothing that could pass through into my lungs.
This man who was so nice, so good looking, so rich, all of a sudden just turned into this maniac. He had sex with her, got what he wanted, and then as she's putting on her clothes, he starts choking her for whatever reason. Now I'm going to read this. This is from the Gary Heidnik book from Ken Inglade. This is a little bit about that encounter. She was stepping into her jeans and she felt a strong pair of hands clamped securely around her throat. Twisting, she looked up into Heidnik's eyes, which seemed colder than ever. Without expression, he tightened his grip, slowly squeezing her life away. So at this point, this thing got ramped up quick. She is now dying. He is choking her, and he's a big guy. He is choking her so hard that her vision of the room, she's in this bedroom upstairs, it has like a vignette in it where it starts getting black around the edges, like her vision. She's looking out, she's getting choked, and it just starts closing in. And he's just not stopping. He is going to kill this woman. He's going to kill her. The edges of her vision blackening, closing in, right to where there's no peripheral vision anymore, just the straight line of the bedroom wall of this guy's apartment. She has lost all sense of her surroundings. She's now dizzy. She's about to go under. And then one sound brings her back. Click. That's the sound. Click. He releases his grip. He's got both of his hands around her neck, releases the grip, and it starts expanding. Her vision's expanding again. What the fuck? But now she knows what that click was. Her hands are now shackled behind her back, handcuffed.
Wait a minute. Was there a second person?
No, he was choking her and then he cuffed her.
So with one hand, so he was choking her with two hands, then he switched to one hand and then he cuffed. I'm so confused.
He's got 3 arms. I should have mentioned that, Jen. He's got 3 arms. He's a mutant. What the fuck? He is
a teenage mutant Ninja Turtles.
He is choking her to death and she is losing consciousness right there. All of a sudden, he takes his right hand, as I'm going to walk Jen through it because she needs to know every little detail. He takes his right hand, pulls out a pair of handcuffs, rips her arms behind her. Now, she doesn't know this is going on because she is dying at this point.
Right.
She doesn't have senses of her arms. And all of a sudden, click. And then he doesn't need to choke her anymore. He's not trying to kill her, as you're going to see. He's done. She ain't going nowhere. She's good. He lets her go. Lets the throat go. What the fuck? What are you doing, you maniac? You know?
Yeah.
I literally just told you I have to get back to my kids. Whatever this guy wanted, he sure as hell didn't want her to die yet, which is kind of comforting, right? So what now? What does he want? What's this guy going to do with a handcuffed woman who is half naked? Well, about to be full naked because he is going to rip her clothes off from what she put on. She hadn't got fully dressed yet.
Mm-hmm.
What does he want? Why would he do this?
I don't know. Prisoner?
Maybe he wants the satisfaction of her knowing that he could have taken her life, but then didn't. So she would be like grateful to him and then would be more of a willing participant.
In a very calm, collective voice, which strikes her as odd. A lot of things about this guy is going to strike her as odd. He just says, just relax, stop struggling. If you don't stop struggling, I'm going to kill you. That's it. And he's not panting. He's not, ah. It's just very calm. Stop struggling. You're mine. Now naked and handcuffed, she is getting led. He's got his left arm around her tiny bicep through the kitchen, through the patio, seeing all this money on the wall. And there's a little door there that goes down into the basement, and they start going down into the basement. So the basement is very muggy. I mean, you saw the street. You saw if it rains there, where's that water going? There was like, even now, no drainage in that street. There was literally no drainage there. That water is going to stand and it's going to infiltrate into everyone's basement. That is a muggy, damp basement. And you know that basement has that one creepy ass light bulb that always sways for no damn reason at all. You know what I'm saying? Like the Home Alone basement, which scared me as a kid. You know, that furnace? It is like that, very dark, very damp, no real circulation. There's only one little window that they put. It's basically a cutout of the cement. And that is the airflow. That's it. And that one dinky light. She also noticed the radio was already on down there. It's like, how often does this guy come down here? So he leads her down here and she sees a hole. Oh, fuck. I'm so stupid. He's going to bury me right here. But what? I gave him what he wanted. Is this the $50? She's saying this could be free. I don't need your $50. Just let me go. Like, it's Thanksgiving. Let me go. You don't have to pay me anything. Just let me go.
Right.
She sees this hole. That's my grave. That's where he's going to put me. This whole thing, she's going to die over $50. And this guy's rich. He's got a Rolls Royce and he's so frugal. He's going to kill her over $50. But he leads her right past this hole, and this hole is about 4 feet deep, and it could fit a person in, just not very comfortable. He leads her past this hole, and she can't hardly see anything. Remember, it's kind of dark in there. And he sits her on the floor, which is right against the cement wall, and she just kind of flops down. He takes some muffler clamps, which are these U-type. It's basically a piece of metal that's shaped in a big U, and you use them to attach the muffler to the car. And then you put the nuts on, they're like 2 bolts attached together and shaped like a U. He takes 2 of them. He puts one on each ankle. He takes some nuts and he twists them around these bolts. And then he does something even weirder, but smart. He takes some, and yes, this was around in 1986. He takes some trademarked crazy glue, Krazy, crazy glue, and he puts it on the bolts, and then he tightens the nuts around that crazy glue so she can't go anywhere. Then he cranks the radio up.
He was working methodically, diligently, and it seemed as if he knew exactly what he was doing. There was nothing panicked or rushed about his movements. Finally, he took out a hairdryer and dried the glue with the dryer.
And at this point, he does uncuff her handcuffs from behind her back. He leads Rover into that hole, that 4-foot hole, and he pushes her in. And then he puts a board over the top of the hole. And that's where I want to stop this episode.
Dang.
You can definitely see that I would have pissed a lot of people off.
Well, I'm glad a lot of folks on here are Supremos and can hop right back on.
So what do you guys think about that?
Wow.
I mean, that's a perfect place to stop it. The next episode, we're going to be drinking screwdrivers. So try to imagine, like, she's in this hole. She's actually going to be a long-term resident here. She's going to spend 4 months in this hole.
How is she getting nutrition?
So what am I going to talk about with a screwdriver? Like, what would...
Oh, God, is this a torture device?
What would she need? What would he need? Not even a screwdriver, a, quote, handful of screwdrivers.
Would he need that to, like, screw shut the hole?
What hole?
I mean, the cardboard? I mean, the wood? Never mind.
All right. I hope you guys like that. We're going to stop it right there. The next episode, I will do it public, but for podcast, it'll be out on Wednesday, and then we'll finish it up on Friday, the 2 episodes. So, but this is the Gary Heidnik story. If you've heard it before, get ready because I'm going to go into some pretty intense detail. We are reading from 2 different books tonight. One of them is called The Cellar of Horror, and this is the true story by Ken Inglade. That's the guy right there. I don't know if you can see him.
Oh,
very white guy. And the other one is from Josefina, her own words, and it's called Cellar Girl, and it came out in 2014. It is. I thought it would be a shitty book because let's be honest, you know, she's a crackhead at this point.
At this point, or at the point of what happened?
Well, that's another thing. If she's going to spend 4 months in there, guess what? That's the best type of withdrawal program you can get, being down in a hole, you know? So she's going to go through all that too. But anyway, we're reading from her words as well. So that's going to be on next time. But anyway, we'll be back in 10 minutes. So thank you for being here. And until next time, good night, you lovely, lovely people.